Morena koutou katoa. Rangatiratanga number 4, and the kaupapa for today is consciousness, our hinengaro, and the need for us to exercise our hinengaro and actually to work on our hinengaro as a collective. What am I saying? Firstly, what I'm focusing in on is we do so much work on the what in Māori culture. So, okay, we're going to provide scholarships, we're going to provide grants for health, etc. But the biggest gift I think Māori entities could give to our people is the development and growth of our hinengaro. Because as I referred to earlier about the numbing effect, as a result of the numbing effect, we are so colonised, and is one of the key reasons why we eat and hate on each other. But the more that we work on our hinengaro, to grow our hinengaro, to decolonise that hinengaro, we are then able to become more awake, more conscious, and therefore that will help us to grow, help us to advance, and help us to shed the rubbish that feeds pūhaihai, that feeds jealousy, that green-eyed monster, and feeds any chance to put us down and instead celebrate ourselves. Morena ngira. So on that note, I thought I'd just share a few thoughts about that and some of the things that I've done to try and help move us to another space. And so what I've started to do is I write karakia quite a lot, and when I write these karakia, I deliberately focus in on the English translation, because the majority of our people don't speak our reo, and I use the English translation not as an excuse for people not to learn, but as an ability to then help people better understand the depth and breadth of what our language is actually saying. And so, for an example, here's something that I say: let us return to our origins, returning to the time prior to common knowledge, returning to the time of the ancient knowledge, searching, understanding the evolution of life, absorbing the force of Father Universe, absorbing the energy of Mother Earth. To truly understand who I am, I now know who I am. And then the karakia carries on, where I then start to affirm, or we then start to affirm our connection to home. And it's not appropriate for me to go over that here because that's for home. But, I then say things like, I am my mountain, I am my river, in a more poetic way. I am my mountain, I am my river, I am the key geographical features, the key landscapes that make me who I am. I am my ancestors, I am the beauty, the wisdom, the courage that they have exemplified over years. And the more we tell ourselves that, the more it will help us to shed the numbness, the zombification, and take us to a place of growth and a place of love, because it will be love that will help us to grow. So Kati, just a little bit, I'm on a bit of a high because I was party to history yesterday, where we were at Parliament to see the third reading of our settlement bill, which then takes us to that settlement bill becoming law. And if you read that, there's some clues into why I think this way, because our whare wānanga, the wisdom of our tupuna, has taught me so much about who we are, where we come from, and where we need to go. Ka te ake, e me I kawana ki koutou, ki tātou katoa, here in Auckland, doing my lectures for Canterbury, where we help to reclaim ourselves. Tēnā koutou, kia ora katoa tātou.